It's time for a Wellness Revolution. Brought to you by Hotze Health and Wellness Center. Honest discussion on maintaining health and wellness naturally to enjoy a better quality of life.
He's the doctor fighting to let you keep your doctor.
Now, Dr. Stephen Hotze. Dr. Hotze's Wellness Revolution podcast is brought to you by Physicians Preference Pharmacy, formerly Hotze Pharmacy.
Welcome to Dr. Hotze's Wellness Revolution. I'm Stacey Banfield here with Dr. Stephen Hotze, founder of the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, and we have got a great show for you today. But first, if you've not downloaded our podcasts, please go to hotzepodcast.com. That's Hotze podcast.com, where you can listen to our latest and greatest shows. Now, we have today Evelyn, who is a nutritionist here at Hotze Vitamins, and she's going to talk about a problem that's very common with people. It's joint pain, it's arthritis. What's the best way to combat that?
Thank you so much, Stacey, and thank each one of you for joining us today on Dr. Hotze's Wellness Revolution. Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze, and I believe that you need a physician and a staff of professionals who have the ability to coach you onto a path of health and wellness naturally. So as you mature, you feel good. You have an enjoyable life. You got energy, you got vim and vigor, you got get up and go, you have enthusiasm for life without taking pharmaceutical drugs. Today we want to discuss the issue of joint pain, arthritis pain, and what can be done about that. In conventional medicine, most doctors prescribe non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. And those drugs are really knockoff aspirins. Aspirin is the original anti-inflammatory drug. And these other non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs are basically very similar in molecular structure to aspirin. And they tend to cause a host of health problems. They can lead to leaky gut syndrome. They can also cause problems in the coronary arteries because it creates, because of the toxins, it creates inflammation in the coronary arteries, which can lead to coronary artery disease. It can also harm the very cartilage it seeks to help. It is an anti-inflammatory, so it cuts down on inflammation, but that can cut both ways. It doesn't get at the root cause of the underlying inflammation that a person has that causes their arthritis. And that can be caused by a host of different things. It can be caused by food allergies. It can be caused by imbalance in hormones. It can be caused by a group of plants called nightshades. Nightshades would be tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, eggplants. Many individuals have problems with nightshades, so it can be because nightshades have certain chemicals that can lead to the disintegration of the cartilage in the joint. So what can be done in a natural way to help you improve your joint function and help relieve your joint pain? I have with me today Evelyn Perez, and Evelyn is our nutritional and vitamin consultant at Hotze Vitamins. And Evelyn is certified in vitamin and nutrition by the American Fitness Professionals Association. So she knows her vitamins, she knows minerals, and she knows good, healthy nutrition, and that's what she does as a consultant for our guests here and our clients that use the Hotze Vitamin Store. So Evelyn, tell us about your background and what you have found in our clients and our guests at the Hotze Health and Wellness Center at Hotze Vitamin Store. What has helped them overcome joint pain naturally?
Okay, so I have been teaching in martial arts for over 20 years. I've competed in many, many tournaments. And so all that wear and tear on the muscles and the tendons from all that training, it took a toll on my body. So in the morning, I'm starting to get up. I'm like, I'm not, this doesn't feel good. I feel like I'm really old, and I've still got a lot of things I want to get done. I have 2 kids, and so when I came on board, I discovered Dr. Hotze's Joint Comfort, and so I started taking it. I take 3 in the morning on an empty stomach, 3 in the afternoon on an empty stomach, and I have to say it really works. I've been able to increase my intensity of workouts, my training. I've added on swimming, yoga, disc golf. prone paddling competitive. I paddle 13 miles. I'm working on my 31 miles. This stuff has really helped me. I feel like I'm a brand new woman. I can run circles around my 26-year-old son and my 20-year-old daughter, and I feel great.
And this is the product that Evelyn used, Joint Comfort.
Yeah.
Now, Joint Comfort is made up of several different ingredients. Those are glucosamine and chondroitin, which are makeup cartilage. That's a makeup of cartilage. You got to have those to make cartilage. It also contains MSM, which is methyl sulfonyl methane, and that is a sulfur molecule that's found in all living things. And sulfur is needed to help build cartilage. So that's another addition to the glucosamine and chondroitin that helps the body have the building blocks to make new cartilage. It also contains bromelain, which is an anti-inflammatory, and it's an enzyme found in pineapple, which is an anti-inflammatory, and then boswellia, which comes from the resin of a boswellia serrata tree. It's been used in Asia and throughout Africa in folk medicine as an anti-inflammatory. So we have 2 anti-inflammatories, and then we have 3 products, the glucosamine, the chondroitin, and the MSM, that help rebuild the cartilage, and the boswellia and the bromelain relieve the inflammation. Now, can anyone take Joint Comfort?
No. If you are breastfeeding or if you're pregnant, you cannot take it. Or if you have allergies to pineapples and shellfish, you cannot take it.
And should they take it before how long does it take really for it to begin to work?
Well, after about 7 days after taking it consistently, I noticed that I'm not waking up and feeling pain every morning. Or, after my workouts, I recover much faster, much quicker taking the Joint Comfort, and that's what I needed. I'm 48 years old. I don't want to be, in a wheelchair at 60 because of all the stuff that's going on in my body. I want to be able to continue and increase my workouts and show that no matter the age or your mother of 2 or whatever it may be, you can still do it. You can still do it.
Well, Joint Comfort is a great product we've had for numerous years at Hotze Health and Wellness Center. It won't relieve your pain instantly like the non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, but it also won't give you coronary artery disease and leaky gut syndrome. These are natural products that the body needs to build cartilage and to relieve inflammation naturally, and it's called Joint Comfort. So if you're having joint pains, I'd highly recommend that you take it. And how do we recommend? 3 twice a day?
3 twice a day, empty stomach.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Evelyn, for being here
My
with
pleasure.
us today. And thank you for joining us today on Dr. Hotze's Wellness Revolution. If you want to do a 180 and take charge of your health, then let me encourage you. Why don't you give a call to one of our new guest consultants at 281-698-8698, and they'll be glad to visit with you and see how we can help you get on a path of health and wellness naturally.
A special thanks to Physicians Preference Pharmacy, formerly Hotze Pharmacy, proud sponsor of Dr. Hotze's Wellness Revolution podcast.
Information provided on this radio program is neither intended nor implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice and is not intended to replace the services of a physician, nor does it constitute a doctor-patient relationship. You should not use information from this radio program to diagnose or treat a health problem or disease without consulting with a qualified healthcare provider. If you have or suspect you have an urgent medical problem, promptly contact a professional healthcare provider or call 911. Dr. Hotze's Wellness Revolution radio program advises you to always seek the advice of a physician or other qualified health provider prior to starting any new treatment or with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Any application of the recommendations from this radio program is at the listener's discretion.